We see the silhouette of a body dressed in a beautiful tan and gold wedding kurta, a large and ornate wedding turban atop their head that matches the bride's lengha in color. I snap a photo. In the blink of an eye, they turn around and walk out of the carriage and onto the platform. The entire crowd gasps, and everything goes dead silent. Sophia, dressed in what was formerly Javed's Indian groom regalia, stands proudly, smiling ear to ear as she locks eyes with Nisha. Slowly, Sophia makes her way down each step, savoring every moment, never taking her eyes off Nisha. And with each step she takes, I snap at least a dozen photos. I look back at Nisha, who's also staring intensely at Sophia, and snap some photos of her too. The silence breaks.
What is this?
Nisha keeps her eyes locked on Sophia. And Sophia doesn't skip a beat either. She continues to walk, unfazed, directly toward her bride.
Where is Javed?
The crowd erupts into a flurry of gossipy whispers. Still, Nisha and Sophia don't budge. Finally, Sophia arrives at where Nisha sits, but just before she can take her hand, Nisha's mom steps directly in front of Nisha.
Mom.
This is unacceptable.
Nisha stands up, trembling ever so slightly, and puts her hands on her mom's shoulders. And with so much tenderness and respect, Nisha gives her mom a hug.
Mom, today I'm going to marry the person I want to marry. The person I love more than anyone in this world. Sophia.
Nisha gently pushes her mom to the side and holds out her hands towards Sophia. Sophia puts her hands in Nisha's. They exchange one of the most powerful looks I've ever seen between two people. Click, click, click. Nisha pulls Sophia close, and right there, in front of everyone, she plants the juiciest kiss on Sophia's lips. Click. I glance down at my camera. Now this is the perfect shot. The crowd gasps. Nisha's mom goes pale. Javed's mom faints. Both Nisha's and Javed's dads take large sips of their drinks. Then murmurs arise from the crowd, and it begins to part, making way for someone walking through it. It's Javed. He comes up to where Nisha and Sophia stand and puts his hands on top of theirs. He motions for them to move toward the fire, where the priest stands, waiting to begin the rituals for the wedding ceremony. Javed walks behind Nisha and Sophia, and the three of them walk toward the wedding altar. Once they get there, Javed gives Nisha a kiss on the cheek and Sophia a hug. He touches the priest's feet, then his forehead, and then steps down from the altar. The priest looks at Nisha and Sophia, and then looks out into the crowd, closing his eyes and taking a deep breath, as if having a moment with God. He opens his eyes and smiles, then moves toward Nisha, grabbing the end of her dupatta. He ties it in a knot with the edge of Sophia's kurta, the ultimate symbol that he accepts and is ready to officiate this union. Someone from the crowd whistles in approval. Then slowly more whistles and a few oi hoys, until everyone starts clapping and cheering. Nisha and Sophia take a seat in front of the fire, and the priest begins reciting wedding mantras. Neither Nisha's nor Javed's parents do anything to stop the priest, and people begin to take their seats around the altar to watch their first ever queer Indian wedding officially take place. I furiously snap photos of every detail, reveling in the beauty of everything that's unfolding before all of our eyes. A couple of hours later, the ceremony has just ended, so I decide to take a quick break. I walk over to one of the bars and order a mango lassi. While waiting for my drink, I let out a big exhale as I scan the crowd. My eyes lock with Javed's, and my heart skips a beat. He motions his head to the side and then disappears. I follow, because I know what I want, and now there's nothing standing in my way. I find Javed by the lake, staring into the sunset. I've never been one to mince words, and I don't want to start now. Will you go on a date with me? Javed is silent for a beat, but then he laughs and grabs my hands, pulling me closer to him. Our foreheads touch.
There's nothing else in the world I'd rather do.
For a moment, I think he's going to kiss me, but instead, he holds onto my hands and starts leading me somewhere.
Come on.
Wait, I didn't mean right this second.
Why not?
I have to finish shooting this wedding.
I know. Grab your stuff.
We walk to the edge of the water. Small boats have started disembarking from the shore and are heading toward the palace for the reception. The sun has almost fully set, painting the darkening blue sky with final streaks of coral, gold, and pink. Javed steps into the boat and puts out his hand for mine. I put it in his and step into the boat too. The rower pushes us away from the shore, hops into the boat, and starts paddling. Javed and I sit side by side, shoulders touching. We face the shore, and I watch as other guests get into boats and float across the lake toward the wedding reception. The palace shimmers behind us. I turn to look at it again, and when I turn back, Javed is holding a small box out toward me. What's this?
Open it.
I take the box from Javed's hands and crack it open. Inside is the bangle I tried on at the jewelry shop the day we ran errands together. How did you...
While you were outside. I feel a little guilty, because if I hadn't bought it, I might have been able to save your camera from that monkey.
I laugh, then slip on the bangle. It's perfect. I set down the box, and this time, I put my hand on Javed's cheek and pull his face close to mine. And then, I kiss him. Time stops. It is the most magical kiss I've ever had in my entire life. 100 times more magical than the first time our lips touched, because this time, I am fully present. I am aware of what I want, and I am taking a leap of faith to go after it. This time, it's perfect because it's real. A firework shoots off and erupts into the sky, sparkling and crackling like an exploding star. More fireworks follow. Other guests in the boats that surround us ooh and ah. I pull back from Javed and smile. Then, I take a moment to look around and absorb everything, with all of my senses. I close my eyes and etch a picture of this moment into my mind. Click. I open my eyes. Did you just take a picture of me? Javed nods.
I couldn't help it. You look so luminous right now. And I've been playing around with my camera again.
I shoot him a proud look, then pull him in for another kiss. Or 10. I hold the camera out above our heads for a selfie. Click, click, click. I'm finally in my own perfect shot. P.S. Oh, and one of the photos I took of Nisha and Sophia at their wedding ended up gracing the cover of Vogue India, mobilizing the LGBTQ plus community and shaking the nation to its core. And yes, my mom has met Javed, and she is thrilled that I finally found that kind of love.